Hey Home Tribe, Ali C, Spiritual Revolutionary, Second Messenger of our Eternal Father at home, and your guide as we turn the lights on to go home. Okay, I'm going to start with setting universal intent that if the words I speak are true and all I'm saying is real, let my heard word resonate deep in all so they feel. Father, thank you. Blessed be. So I just set universal intent that if what I'm saying is real, you'll feel it in your soul, because what I'm saying is real, and so you need to hear it and feel it in your soul so you can go home, because no one wants to be left here when the sun goes. So time, we're calling this time. This is our time message. And time, everything's got a time, and there's a time for everything. So everything will be in its time, and there's a time for everything. What does that mean, really? How does that pertain to why I'm here now telling you this message, when this message was told to me back in December of 2012 by our Father? Well, because when he told it to me, he didn't tell me I had to tell it out then. I just had that moment of recognition with the right here, right now day, for it to be documented, for it to be a thing, for it to be known, for me to jump out of that car and have nothing wrong. However, now that was not the time for me to scream it from the rooftops like I'm about to through the internet. This is the right time for that. Now, how do I know that? Well, one reason, my personal reason for knowing why it's the right time now, is that I've jumped the gun once before. Once, maybe even twice. A couple of you might have seen some things out there from me, some lights on things. And I put out a few recordings. Well, they weren't even meant to be, really. It was a whole thing that I was pushing. It wasn't time, so it wasn't flowing naturally like it is now, you know? So back then I was trying to read it off a board that I'd written what I wanted to say on, and so, because as I said, I was trying to make it time when it wasn't time. Another reason why personally I know now is the time, because our Father told me now's the time to hop up. However, as I said, it's sometimes hard for me to know if it's definitely our Father talking, because it's just another thought in my head. So there's been times, as I said, like before, when I jumped the gun thinking it was time to step up, when I was wrong. It was me thinking so, not our Father telling me so. But this time, when our Father was telling me, I was questioning it a bit. I was thinking like, oh, well, is it or isn't it? Should I, shouldn't I? Then along came the devil's advocates, knocked out my 2 front teeth, Home Tribe. That's when I knew that this was time to hop up, that I couldn't just nod it off and go like, oh yeah, okay, maybe not, maybe yeah. Like, this was time to hop up. There was no questioning it now. I had no front teeth. That was the devil trying to stop me from speaking our Father's word, because he thought that I was going to be that vain that I wouldn't hop up and speak with no front teeth, which I would have thought up until it all happened that he would have been right. However, when my teeth hit that floor, that was the end of the devil. I knew then and there that there was going to be no stopping us, that this was the last fight we were ever having between good and evil, and we were winning. We were going to be victorious, and my teeth on that floor made that at the beginning of the fight. Home Tribe, that's the main reason I personally know now is the time to hop up. However, our Father's more knowledgeable of these things, so I'll pass you over to him, and he can tell you why he thinks it's the right time to hop up, or what makes it the right time in his making. And just remembering that our Father's been the creator of all this from the beginning of time. Oh, it might also help for you to also be interested that our Father created evolution. Without our Father, evolution would not be here. So our Father's very evolutionary in himself. So our Father says the reason it's the right time now and not before is because that's the way that it is. We've already been through the age of religion, the age of iron, the age of industry, the age of technology, the age of science, the age of all of these things. We've been through all of those ages. Now, my friends, I'm being surrounded by wildlife out here. This is amazing. So now, home tribe, we are at the age of Aquarius. And what actually is the age of Aquarius? The age of awakening, the age of knowledge, the age of awakening, the age of truth, the age of lifting the veils of what's been fogging our vision as beings in this physical plane, because that's what it does. It clouds us. We don't really, it's just a foggy place. That's what the age of Aquarius is for, home tribe, for our Father to take us home. He has no intention of losing any of us. That's why he has created all of these other things to come before now, before he wanted to take you home. Because let's face it, reality is stranger than your wildest dreams. So it just goes to show, to make sense that our Father would give the age of technology before now and the age of science, so that things could be explained that I'm about to say. Everything's about energy. All of us are energy. Things that I'm about to say are going to spin some people out, people are going to go like, wacko. But technology and science have proved all I'm saying. So whack job not. Second messenger, M. Guys, this is real shit. So you need to start to hear what I'm saying, because we are in the age of Aquarius, the age of knowledge, the age of truth. The age of truth, guys. Everything is going to be plain as day, as easily seen as the nose on your face. You are not going to have to wonder or go, maybe not. No longer is it going to be up to you to follow your intuition or your inner child or your subconscious knowledge, so to speak. Now you will be explained it as plain as day, so no one is left misunderstanding anything, because the age of Aquarius is the time where we can talk all the truth that we need to talk, the truth about when our brother and Savior Jesus was here, what was missed and forgotten, or what not forgotten, what was missed. Maybe forgotten. Our Father's just saying, yes, maybe forgotten, because some people back then knew that stuff, but they forgot it. They didn't put it down. Things in the Bible are a cloudy thing written by humans from a human perspective. Very, dare our Father say, none of it is from his horse's mouth, from the horse's mouth being him, the horse. None of it. Because everything that Jesus tried to pertain for people to see and hear, they didn't do it right. They didn't believe. They didn't believe. They didn't believe because they thought he was so special, that he was something amazing, so they didn't believe. However, the age of Aquarius is the age for all to be known, for all to become apparent, for everyone to realize that we are about to have the end of the world as we know it become a real thing. We are in the end of the classroom as we've been accustomed to, and it's about to turn into the hell that it was created to be for all time. So our Father does not want to lose any of you. That's why he has sent someone, a different person this time. This time the messenger isn't someone that even the disciples that followed him, Jesus, our brother, so closely and so personally. They still didn't believe him when he told them that they could put their hands on and heal with him. They still didn't do it because they didn't believe they could do it. They thought, special, special, special. He can do it. We can't. Guys, that's why this vessel, this message vessel, being myself, is all DNA, all flesh and blood, all the same as every single one of you out there. There's no difference between you and I, and the fact that I've been talking to our Father on a personal and intimate way since I was 14 years old and found him within myself, because he's within everyone, home tribe. He's within every one of you. All of you out there have our Father within. You've just got to open yourself and ask that the universe allow you to hear him. And that's why people, when they pray, it's a thing that they're doing, that they're just begging for something from someone. But what I do with our Father is I converse like you would with your brother, your sister, your mother, your father, your bestie, your lover. That's how I speak with our Father all day, every day, all day, every day. Everything that happens, I'm like, thank you, Father, or, oh, Father, sorry, or, oh no. You know, everything that happens, we speak. That's what a personal and intimate relationship is like with our Father. However, that's a different story. Now is the time for everyone out there to understand that this is the end of the world as we know it. Soon, people will start to question soon anyway. If they're not already questioning, they would already be questioning our Father's saying, because that's what the time is. The time has been set for everything for people to be looking for this answer, for them to be ready to hear this answer, because he doesn't want to lose any of us. Our Father doesn't want to lose a single one of us. Every one of us that he loses is going to be forever, an eternity, a loss to him. And when I say a loss, we have got not even the beginning to feel what loss is to our Father. It will be like he's lost parts of himself, home tribe. You see, every one of us is a bit of him that's out there running around with our own free will. That's another recording. However, today I think I'm about to be thrown out of where I've came to do this, but I wanted everyone to know I'm still here, that this is a still happening thing, and that this is the right time for it all to happen. There's no mistaking that it's not. There's no mistaking at any point from any aspect. So all the things that you find out from me, that I speak about to you, technology and science will have proven. When our Father says to me to say to you all, religion so far has not answered your questions, has not given you home, has not given you the answers. You've got no answers. So religion has not worked as religion for you so far, because religion alone is not possible to work. You must have an intimate and personal relationship with our Father. That's what the key is to going home. An intimate and personal relationship means, as I just said, home tribe, talking to him every single day of every single day of every single year of your life. I've been talking to him for nigh on 40 years now. Every day, give or take some days and some weeks and maybe even a year or two there or here when I was really messed up. However, that's a different thing. But, you know, intimate and personal means that you're there, you know he's there, that you're living with him on a second to second, run to run, everything to everything, you know? So that's what it's all about, home tribe. That's what I'm really here to tell you all, that's what you need to do. Have an intimate and personal relationship with our eternal Father at home that created us all with absolute and undying love and absolute and complete forgiveness and unconditional love, home tribe. It's the most beautiful and real thing you could ever feel in your life. So I can't wait to do a talk about our Father. It's like, and let me say now here, because it's time, that guys, I am no super vessel from home. I'm just like all of you guys. So you've got to give me some slack in trying to think that I'm going to be anything like our brother and Savior Jesus, because I'm not going to be anything like him. I am not him at all. And I am the second messenger. The fact that I'm different means that you can all come home with me, because I'm no different than any of you. I'm different than Jesus all day long. But that was the problem back then that our Father ran into. That, by the way, he says, even he makes mistakes, but he learns from them. That's why the second messenger, the last messenger he sends ever, is exactly like you guys. DNA all the way, flesh and blood with DNA. I am you guys. So don't expect this coming of the second messenger to be as it was with the first, because I am I the first. I am, however, the second messenger. This is the time for us to go home. And right here, right now, you must all get an intimate and personal relationship with our eternal and ever-loving Father that created us all. Every sentient being here is created from Him, from His own being, His own energy. Energy. There's another message that we're going to do. However, this one, guys, is essential for you to really feel it. You are going to be feeling what I'm saying to you here, guys, because our Father wants everyone to come home. Every one of His children He loses will be an absolute pit in His being for an eternity, because that's what we're here for, home tribe, an eternity. I love you guys. I'll leave you with that. The time is now, and the time is right. Things will not only be felt by you, but things will just keep watching this space is all I can say, because I'm going to be changing from what I was into what I am now, and you are all going to get to watch it, because the final product is not here yet of what I am changing and becoming. There is yet to come. I am still in the making. Baby steps. You will all watch as I grow with you all. But that's to show that I'm just like you all. I'm no different than you all. So if I can have a personal and intimate relationship with our eternal Father for all this time, so can all of you. You can all do this. This isn't something fantastical that some immaculate conception has achieved. This is something that, dare I say it, the dregs of society has been gifted and arisen from. Home tribe. The time to go home is right here, right now. Now, I'm going to tell you, our Father's telling me to tell you, if you see right here, right now, from now on, come back to this space, look for the right here, right now message, because right here, right now is exactly what it's all about. Right here, right now is our time to go home. That is the time that we are at in humanity's existence, home tribe. The time we are at is the time to go home. So you will all be feeling this. You will all be seeing right here, right now, everywhere now. Everywhere you look, you'll see it. Written places, you'll hear it. on the TV, on the radio, people. It'll be anywhere and everywhere. Look out for it, and when you hear it, doubt not that it is our Father talking to you directly, letting you know that right here, right now, He is calling you all home. So you all better watch this spot, because this spot is the way that you are going to get home, home tribe. There is no other way. Oh, well, there is. The way that you're getting home is a personal and intimate relationship with our Father, not this spot. This spot's just going to connect you to get to that and show you, teach you how. So keep watching, guys. I love yous. I think that's it now. There's a time for everything, and everything within its time. Right here, right now is our time to go home, guys. I love you all. Namaste. Oh, little beasties are coming everywhere around me. Oh, look at them all. Look at them all.